my god, this is so beautiful. This bitch can drown. Everything is very blurry. Are you kidding me? My heart is pounding with every sentence I read. There's no fucking way that this is gonna happen, right? I would know him in death at the end of the world. So today's video is going to be my first reading vlog, and the book I'm gonna be reading is Song of Achilles, and I've already read 3 chapters. I actually started this book like a few weeks ago, and I literally only got through the first chapter, and it wasn't even the book itself, I don't think. I think I just wasn't in like a reading mood, I guess, because I read the first chapter and I was like, and I just couldn't get into it. Like, are we done? Jesus Christ, that's so long. Like, stop. What the fuck? Oh my god. I swear if it's gonna keep going. Bro! What the fuck? Can I speak now? Yeah, thanks. Oh my fucking god, what was I even saying? Yeah, so I got through the first chapter and I just couldn't get into it. Jesus Christ, that threw me off so bad. Ugh, why did that take so long? But yeah, last night I picked the book up again and I reread the first chapter because the first time I read it, I had no idea what was going on. I didn't know what I was reading. Like, my mind was just drifting somewhere else. So last night I started from the first chapter again and I got through the first 3 chapters, and this time I was actually getting into it. Like, it was interesting. The parts about what was being done to like women just in those first 3 chapters, like, yeah, that didn't make me feel great. That was a bit uncomfy. Not even uncomfortable, it was just disgusting to read about, honestly. Like, it was just messed up. But I do get that, you know, like, this was an entirely different time, an entirely different everything. So I'm just going to sit here and read however much of this I'll be able to read until I have to start work. Oh, well, I'm actually gonna have to make some food as well. Anyway, I still have enough time to read, it's fine. So yeah, just hang out with me while I read The Song of Achilles and update you on my thoughts throughout reading this book. I have a feeling I'm really gonna enjoy it. I mean, I've heard amazing reviews, so we'll see if it lives up to my expectations. Dark in here. I just wanted to set the mood, set the vibe. I'm gonna whip out the little reading lamp. This is good. Honestly, like, the writing in this book is just wow. Like, the way things are just described. Even like in the very first chapter, I was like, whoa, like, I really do like it. It's really like beautifully written. No, I'm scared. Like, I'm scared to read this this book because I just know I'm gonna like it. Oh my god. I'm like, I'm only on chapter 4. As if he heard me, he smiled and his face was like the sun. His face was like the sun! Oh my god. No, I can't. Like, the way this book is written. Okay, I'm gonna continue reading in a little bit, but I'm just so hungry. I can't even focus on what I'm reading anymore. I'm starving. So I'm gonna make myself some food and then I'm gonna just continue reading probably all the way up until I have to work. Okay, at this point, I'm starting to feel like I should be annotating this book because like there are so many sentences where I'll read them and I'll be like, wow. Wow, either because they're just written so beautifully or because they make me feel things that I haven't felt in a long time. Like even this part here. Wait, where is it? For who can be ashamed to lose to such beauty? It was enough to watch him win, to see the soles of his feet flashing as they kicked up sand, or the rise and fall of his shoulders as he pulled through the salt. It was enough. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. I can't. I'm only on chapter 6. Like, are you kidding me right now? I'm on chapter 6. I've barely made a dent in this book. And I'm losing my mind. Like, the writing is so gorgeous. I just got through chapter 6 and this whole time I was pretty confused about like how old they were because it said something in one of the chapters about Patroclus. Okay, I'm gonna figure that out, but if anything, just don't mind me. But yeah, it said something in one of the earlier chapters about Patroclus being 9, but then I couldn't tell how much time had passed. So I was like, wait, how old is he now? Like once he'd met Achilles, you know? And I had no idea how old Achilles was as well. But yeah, just got through chapter 6 and I found out they're both 12. Damn, like they're very young. And now, literally, first sentence of chapter 7, it says they turn 13. So yeah, that's good to know because I was honestly wondering. I was like, how old are these boys? Genuinely. Okay, I got off work a little bit ago. Just got to bed. I made myself a little banana and berry smoothie because like I'm a little bit hungry. But at the same time, like I don't really have an appetite. I don't want to like actually eat anything. So I was like, let me make myself a little smoothie for while I read. And I have my book right here. And yeah, we'll see how far I get through this now before bed. Probably not too far, probably like a couple chapters or something. Also, I feel like I should mention, since this is like a reading vlog, I'm actually a very slow reader. I don't know. Also with the whole fact that like, you know, I have a full-time job, I'm also like trying to do this whole content thing and like there's editing and all these things. And then obviously I have a little bit of a social life, a little bit. And yeah, I feel like I just don't have that much time to read. And then whenever I do read, I feel like it's usually like 2 or 3 chapters and that's it. And so usually I'll only get through like 1 book a month, but then also I get into reading slumps sometimes and then I go a full month without reading. So I honestly have no idea how long it's gonna take me to film this video. It might actually take a full month, but hopefully not. I'm gonna try my absolute best to actually get through this as fast as possible. And I'm really excited about it. Like I just know I'm gonna love this book. I just know it. But yeah. Now I'm just gonna read. boys, man. Naughty, naughty. No. It's getting good. Oh, it's getting so good. Oh my god. Honestly, like, I can't keep filming non-stop because I'm literally on page 59. Like, I've barely made a little dent in this book. But I feel like I keep on wanting to film because I keep having these reactions where I'm all like giddy and smiley and all that. But like, if I film every single time I have reactions like that, this video will be like 5 hours long. So I need to stop that. And so I'm just gonna keep reading and reading and reading, and then I'll just update you whenever I have something to update you on, I guess. I actually had to start filming again because I don't know if something's gonna happen right now, but I feel like it might. So I'm like, wait, let me just see what happens. I'm scared. I'm not scared. I'm excited, but like I'm like nervous. Oh my god, I don't know what's gonna happen right now. I fucking knew it, and it was literally the next sentence that came after the one I stopped reading on to start filming. Oh my god. I was not expecting this so soon. Wait. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know what else to say. I'm just... Damn. Okay, now I'm just gonna keep reading. That was crazy though. Oh my god. So it's almost 3 a.m. now, so I'm very tired. I'm gonna be going to sleep. I got through chapter 9, and yeah, honestly, so far I'm really liking it. This whole part with the cave, it's very interesting. It's like genuinely very interesting to like read about. It's definitely my favorite part of the book so far. And yeah, like honestly, I'd love to keep reading right now because it's like it's all getting so good, and I do just want to keep reading, but I genuinely can't. Like, like even as I'm filming, I keep closing my eyes. Like I'm so tired. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep reading tomorrow, and I will just keep you guys updated. I have no words for how I feel right now. I am eating this book up. I'm loving it. And the way it's written, are you kidding me? It's so beautiful. It's, oh my god. Obviously, I don't want to like give any spoilers, but for those of you that have read it, I just read the part where Achilles turned 16. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. I'm so confused. I'm still confused. What? Oh no. Oh no. I have lain with him. No. No. You will keep your peace or I will keep it for you. Goddamn. As much as I hate Achilles' mother, she's kind of a badass. I mean, like, she's pretty cool, but I do still hate her. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. What the hell is happening? Again, just wow, like this part. I could recognize him by touch alone, by smell. I would know him blind, by the way his breaths came and his feet struck the earth. I would know him in death, at the end of the world. Like, what the fuck? It's just so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's currently 3 a.m. So I finished work 2 hours ago, and this whole time I've just been laying in bed and reading. And like, I have that little bit left. I mean, it's just under 100 pages. And yeah, I mean, I'm really liking it so far, but I feel like liking it isn't the right word. Because like, it's a really, really good book. Like, I genuinely can't remember the last time I read something where I just keep wanting to turn the page, and I feel like the chapters are honestly pretty long in this, but the fact that I literally don't mind whatsoever, because usually I feel like when chapters are a little long, it gets a bit annoying sometimes, but yeah, I don't care. As soon as I finish a chapter, I just start the next one instantly. And even right now, like, I genuinely just want to keep reading, but then I'm like, it's 3 a.m. Like, I should be going to sleep, but I just want to keep reading, like, seriously. Oh my god, like, with like every chapter I read, I'm just like so scared of what's gonna happen. The other thing is, as well, is that I have no idea how, like, the myths go, you know? Like, I don't really know the story of, like, Achilles or any of, like, the Greek gods and the Greek heroes and stuff. Like, I don't know anything. And also, I feel like the more that I keep reading, like, out of nowhere, like, I start feeling so emotional. And I feel like it's because, like, I just know that something's gonna happen, like, I know it. And yeah, just every, like, beautiful thing I read and every heartwarming thing I read just hits even harder and makes me so emotional, like, instantly, because I'm like, fuck, like, something's gonna happen and I don't want it to. Oh my god, like, bro, I'm literally scared to keep reading, but at the same time I want to keep reading. So I just read one part and I'm terrified to turn the next page. I'm so scared of what's gonna happen. When the realization hit me of what might happen next, I literally felt lightheaded. I don't think that's ever happened to me while reading a book. I'm so fucking scared right now. But like, I feel like there's still a pretty good amount left. Like, there's no fucking way that this is gonna happen, right? Like, there's no fucking way. And if it does, oh my god, like, I can already feel, I know I'm gonna be sobbing. I know it. I'm so fucking scared. And again, like, I want this to be a spoiler-free vlog, but for those that have read the book and you're wondering, actually, I'm gonna put in a couple spoilers here, so if anything, skip ahead until this time that I write here. But yeah, the part that I just read is when... How do I explain this without saying all the names? Because I know for a fact that I'm butchering the names so bad. But it's when... Oh my god, like, how do you pronounce her name? Briseis? Briseis? I don't know, the girl, you know? It's when she was taken and now Patroclus went to the tent with a knife and basically, you know, ran it down his arm. The way it's described here, where it says like even the king's face is spattered with drops of Patroclus's, you know, blood. That doesn't sound very good, and I'm fucking terrified of what's gonna happen to Patroclus. Like, are you kidding me right now? I'm actually so fucking scared. I don't want to continue reading. Okay, so that thing that I was scared might happen, it didn't happen, so thank God. But yeah, I just finished chapter 26, and again, like, the chapter ended on me being like, okay, well, what the hell's gonna happen now? I'm scared to find out. Like, with each chapter now, it's just getting more and more intense, and I'm like, oh, girl, I truly have no idea what exactly is gonna... I feel like I kind of know what will most likely happen, but I just have zero clue how it's gonna happen. And like, oh my god, I'm scared. But at the same time, like, it's so good, like, the stakes are so high, and I'm like, I need to find out, like, what happens next. I literally feel like I have, like, anxiety. I'm like, oh my god, I'm scared. I'm guessing I'm gonna finish the book after work today. So, also, I'm pretty sure I mentioned somewhere in this video that a lot of times it takes me like a month to get through a book. Sometimes even more, you know. But yeah, if I, which I most likely will, finish this book after work today, then it will have taken me under a week to read the whole thing, which is crazy. I don't usually get through books that fast. So, oh my god. I'm stressed. This is stressing me out, but at the same time, this might be one of my new favorite books ever. So it's a lot of mixed emotions, definitely. Anyway, I'm gonna keep reading. Wish me luck. Bro, what the fuck is Patroclus doing? What is he doing? Oh my god, I can't keep reading this. Oh my god. Like, I'm terrified. I'm just like, bro, stop. Like, it's enough. Stop. I am so stressed out right now. Oh my god, like, my heart is pounding with every sentence I read. I actually can't take this. Like, I actually can't. I can hardly see what I'm reading at this point. Everything is very blurry. Oh my god. Oh my god. So I finished the book last night, and let me tell you, I haven't cried that hard in a long time. I actually can't remember the last time I cried that hard. But yeah, I'm going to give my full, like, review and thoughts on the book, most likely, like, in the next clip. Basically, I'm gonna do that, I think, tomorrow, if I have time. If not, then the day after tomorrow. But now I'm like, I literally can't do anything besides think about the book. Like, even last night, I finished the book pretty late at like 3:30 a.m., I think. And then I only went to sleep at like 5 a.m. 5 a.m. Are you kidding me? Because I was like, well, there's absolutely no way that I'm gonna be able to fall asleep right now. I was going through it. And so I spent the next like hour and a half just watching TikToks about the book and like about Achilles and Patroclus. And then I went down a whole rabbit hole about like Greek mythology in general. And then literally this morning, I was literally like still half asleep, like with my eyes closed, but I was like slowly waking up and I was thinking about them. I think I even had a dream about them. Like, I can't remember what happened in the dream exactly, but it was something a bit dark, which would make sense. And right now, I'm watching someone else's reading vlog about the Song of Achilles, and I want to go back on the first few chapters and annotate a little bit, because I only started annotating like halfway through the book, maybe a little bit less than half. I'm gonna be giving this book to my friend, and we said like, I was like, oh, like I started annotating it, and then I was like, when I give the book to you, if you want, you can also annotate it. And yeah, like that would be cute to then just like kind of look over it, see what she annotated, and then as she's reading it, she'll get to see what I annotated. Like, I feel like that's sweet. So yeah, I'm gonna want to go back on the first few chapters and annotate them as well, because I know for a fact that there were so many things that stood out to me and so many things that were like just so well written. I literally can't think about anything else other than these two boys. Oh my god. So it is in fact not the next day, but I just wanted to do my full review right now. Where do I even begin? So first of all, 5 stars, 100%. It was one of the best books I have read maybe ever? No, it was genuinely so good. To the point where I definitely feel like at some point I'm going to go back and like see which parts I've annotated, pick out a favorite quote, and potentially even get a tattoo of one of the quotes, because oh my god, just the writing, it is so well written, it's insane, just so beautiful, so poetic, like just wow. I mean, that's like, you know, the whole book overall, just beautiful, poetic, amazing, 5 stars, gorgeous. But let's talk about the ending. Girl, obviously, without any spoilers right now, that did break me though. What's crazy is I feel like I definitely expected it, kind of. I didn't know how things were gonna go down, but overall I kind of expected certain things to happen. But even though I was expecting it, I thought maybe that will kind of like prepare me for it and it won't hit me as hard, but boy was I wrong. It hit me like an actual fucking truck. I mean, you probably saw the clips of me crying, but you know, I knew I was filming myself, so I was like trying to remain at least a little bit calm and collected. When I turned the camera off though, girl, I was sobbing. I was choking on my sobs, okay? It was not okay. Like, I truly was not okay. And then like, even like fully after I'd finished the book, I closed it, I put it away, I kept sobbing because I just kept thinking about it. Oh my god. It was truly like the entire book, it was such a roller coaster, because like you truly go through every single emotion possible. At moments you're happy, you're sad, you're angry, you're disgusted, you're scared, you're anxious, you're just everything. It's just an absolute roller coaster, like there's no other way to put it. As mad as I am at Madeline Miller for putting me through that, I'm also so insanely grateful that she wrote this book. It is just, oh my god. I feel like I will never read a book this good. And that kind of makes me sad, because I'm like, I have other books that I want to get through, you know, but I'm like, what's the point? I know none of them are going to be as good as this. There's just no way. But yeah, I guess those are just my overall thoughts. I can't believe the things that go down in this book. Also, I want to mention that going into it, I kind of knew to like expect a romance, something like that. So I kind of knew that part of it. And you know, I absolutely love me a good romance. So I feel like a lot of times when I'm reading books, whenever there's like a lot of plot that doesn't have any romance going on, I feel like I get a bit bored and I'm like just like reading and reading. I'm like, okay, like when's something romantic gonna happen again? When's something between the two, you know, love interest's gonna kind of happen? But that was not the case with this book, which was so crazy. Like even all the parts that were completely focused on like the war and just like, you know, other people or like other kind of like relationships and friendships and just everything, it was so good. It was so insanely interesting to read about all that. Like wow, like I was genuinely shocked at how insanely invested I was and how curious I was to like find out about like this whole hierarchy and like how everything works. Yeah, it was just really, really interesting. It was really good. Like I just kept turning the page no matter what was going on in this book. Like I was fully invested and locked in start to finish, genuinely. Yeah, I guess that's all I have to say on this. I do actually want to include a short little spoiler section at the very end of this video, because I feel like a lot of people have already read this, so I feel like maybe it would be good for me to actually share my thoughts on what I thought about like certain things. So yeah, before I get into that, I do also want to mention that I created my own little Spotify playlist based on this book, and it's like all the songs I listened to while reading it, and I feel like those songs just like fit the vibe of reading this book. But then also a lot of the songs, like listening to the actual lyrics, oh my god, I will never listen to those songs the same way ever again. I'm always going to think of them because I feel like the lyrics just fit their story so well for some of those songs. It's actually insane. So I'm going to link the Spotify playlist in the description as well in case you want to give it a listen, or in case, you know, you haven't read the book and maybe you'll want to be listening to that in the background while you read, because that's what I did the entire time and it was so good. So yeah, that's all for this part of the video. So before I get into the spoilers, subscribe, comment if there's anything else you'd want to see from me, any like video ideas, whatever. And yeah, that's all for now. If you have not read the book, you can leave the video now if you don't want any spoilers, because I'm going to get into spoilers right now. Okay, so spoiler section. So I guess obviously, like I did from the very beginning, I did kind of guess that either one of them, like at first I thought one of them was gonna die, and then at some point throughout reading the book, I just like randomly had a thought. I was like, wait, what if both of them die? I was like, no fucking way. But then, yeah, as the book went on, I was like, okay, they are so deeply devoted to each other and love each other so deeply. I was like, yeah, most likely if one of them dies, the other one will too, because they just won't want to live without each other. So I was like, oh my god, like, please no. And then, you know, the whole part with the prophecy, I was like, oh my god. But again, it like it hits you so hard, but then at the same time it's like I was expecting it, but it doesn't make it any easier, you know. And then oh my god, what part was it that basically, I think there was kind of like a new prophecy or something like that, where Achilles' mom like told him that like the best of men is gonna die first or something like that. So that's when I was like, wait, so okay, if it's not Achilles, even though like, you know, you'd automatically think that he's the best of men. So and then I think it was like Achilles and Patroclus, they were kind of like debating like, okay, so who could it be if it's not you? And they were thinking like Ajax, I think that's how you say his name. I think they settled on him maybe, but that's when I had the thought. I was like, wait, what if that means Patroclus? But I was like, but how would he be the best of men? Like, what is he best at? So like at one point I thought like maybe he's like the best in medicine, or like, since he's like kind of like the best man of Achilles. But I was like, yeah, I don't know. And then at one point, Briseis, again, I don't know how to say her name, but you know what I mean. Then I think she was like talking to Patroclus and that dumbass king's Agamemnon or whatever the fuck his name is in his tent, and she called Patroclus the best of men or something like that. And I was like, oh my god. I was like, there's no way. There is no way. And so that's when I was kind of like, no, like, don't tell me Patroclus is gonna die first. But then again, I was kind of like, that would make sense because I feel like, you know, Achilles couldn't be defeated by anyone. But then his one weakness is Patroclus. Like, his love for Patroclus is what could get him killed. So I was like, oh my god. I kind of expected it, but then like the way everything happened, oh my god, I was not expecting that. And even though I do think that it was Achilles' fault that Patroclus, like, you know, went to the war by himself, I mean, without Achilles by his side, it was Achilles' fault. But then at the same time, while I was reading everything, like, I just kept thinking, like, Patroclus, what the fuck? What are you doing? Like, you weren't supposed to fight. You were just supposed to pretend to be Achilles and, like, not do anything. Like, why did he start doing all of that? And then there were so many points where he could have, like, stopped and, you know, just gone back to their camp and, like, everything would have been fine. But he just kept going. And, like, when he jumped out of that fucking chariot, you do not understand the stress I was experiencing and the anxiety while reading that whole part. I was like, stop, like, please. And then, yeah, he died. And so I was already crying then. And then, oh my god, like, Achilles, oh, I think that part was what, like, really got me as well. Just the way Achilles was, like, going through that grief so bad. And then, oh my god, this bitch. The fact that his own mother, before Achilles dies, like, literally the last words his own fucking mother says to him is, I'm glad that he's dead. Are you joking? Are you joking? I know she's a fucking sea nymph and, like, the sea is her home, I guess. But, like, this bitch can drown. I mean, what she did in the very end, you know, that was nice. That was good, but still, I hate her. But then, yeah, more than anything, I hate Achilles' son. As a 12-year-old, how could you possibly be such a piece of shit? That is crazy. That is actually crazy. Yeah, but I'm glad that at least, you know, in the end, they were actually reunited. I swear to God, if the book would have ended with Patroclus never getting to, like, find peace and, you know, be kind of, like, reunited with Achilles in the underworld, if it would have just ended that way, that he was just left there kind of in that, like, in-between state on his own, I actually would have crashed out so bad. Everyone would be hearing about it. I would, oh my god, the things I would have done. But I'm very glad that that didn't happen and he did get to find peace and they were reunited in the underworld. I guess that's good. But other than that, wow, like, this book absolutely broke me, but it was so beautiful. It was such a journey, and I can only hope that at some point in my life, I'll get to read something as beautiful as this sometime. Wow.